Good morning and welcome to Friday Morning Arcade. Today is a very special episode. Today is the finale of season 1 of us in school doing Friday Morning Arcade. And so what we're going to do is my co-host here,
Nick Ryan,
Canton hologram lover Roberts,
and I are going to go up on this tier list up here and we're going to put the games. So I'm going to kick us off with right in first, and let's start off with the very first game we covered that in the 3-minute long video, Epic Mickey Rebrushed.
So yeah, as you guys can see, we have a camera right here where Brady Keith will be displaying. So, all right. So the very first one is Epic Mickey. So does any of us kind of want to start off with a rating? Okay, so it looks like we're at a C.
a C.
We're at a low C tier on this one.
Oh.
To me personally, doesn't hold up to its original counterpart. Its original counterpart was more fun, more memorable. It's just a better experience. It just felt like they just copied and pasted it just so they could do better graphics and not edit it a little bit.
Isn't that just what a remaster is?
Yeah, but with remasters, you get a little bit better stuff. This one just didn't hit the same.
So, okay. To be honest with you, I don't have a problem with doing the C. I would maybe...
We could probably put it in, like, higher C tier.
Yeah.
I'll put it higher C tier.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think that necessarily, like, the game is fine. It's a really great, like, I don't know, like, simulator kind of game. But I don't think that it's perfect either. So.
Okay, on that, hang on. I saw somebody say Epic Mickey Rebrushed sucks compared to any of the Splatoon games. I'm like, they're doing it because both of them involve paint.
Yeah.
But Epic Mickey by far is a lot better.
Yeah. And I also really liked the combat, which is very like Kingdom Hearts-esque. So yeah, I'm totally down with the C.
All right.
Yeah.
C plus. All right.
Epic Mickey Rebrushed, high C tier. We're gonna pass it over to Nick to write for the next game.
So the next game I believe is I think Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones and the Great Circle.
All right. So what you guys thinking on that?
Low C tier.
Low C?
Well, let's put it. I'm thinking C2. Like the game, it's a great game and it's a beautiful game, but to me, the story doesn't hold up. It really takes you out of the feel of being Indiana Jones when you can just grab your hat and after you've been like shot 800 times, you can put on a hat and revive yourself. It doesn't feel like what Indiana Jones is supposed to feel like. Like obviously, game's great. It's beautifully done. It's a very fun and open world feel game. There's a lot of cool missions, but I don't know. There's just no the immersion it takes a dive.
Is this not based on a movie? It's not. How do you?
It's just based on Indiana Jones.
I thought it was like the old one, like the newer one.
No, it's just based on Indiana Jones.
So my question is though, is it better than Epic Mickey?
Yeah. No.
No.
So
No.
put it in.
The vote is in
C2.
Okay.
It'll
So
be C2.
all right, C2.
C2.
So
We abbreviated them so they'll fit.
all right, we're gonna hand it over to Canton the hologram.
Thank
over
you.
Roberts.
For what game are we covering now?
I believe it is Marvel vs. Capcom, the collection.
Yes, I believe that was game 3 that we covered.
So where are we feeling on the board?
B plus. Actually no. No, I'm.
B3.
I disagree. A minus maybe.
A4.
Yeah, like
A4?
A4. Just because I feel like that game is, in my opinion, one of the best fighting games, especially in the pixel era.
Canton,
Boom.
Do MVC.
MVC? Okay,
Yeah.
we're still here.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Yeah, just because I feel like
MVC.
in comparison to a lot of the like Epic Mickey and like Indiana Jones, it's really smooth in comparison to those games.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so we pass it back to Brady Keith over here.
Whoa.
Where we going? Okay.
Back in the chair. All right. What's next?
All right, the next one is MK1.
Now, this might shock y'all, but we got it in B4 is where we're putting this bad boy. As much as we hyped up the game and talked about it in quite a few videos, it's not good.
I think though that in comparison to its predecessors, it's better.
Yeah, it's better.
I'd
like
say.
I put it over MK10.
Mhm.
MK11 holds a special spot in my heart because of Jade.
Oh yeah.
As we talked about, my 1,000-ish hours on
Yeah, it's
Jade.
crazy. All right. So.
This game is gonna shock y'all.
All
Gonna
right.
pass it over to Nick here.
All right. So our fifth game? Yeah, fifth game is going to be Monster Hunter Wilds.
Oh.
Now, I am going to kind of take the reins here. And I'm going to put it at a crisp A2. What do you guys think?
I
We
can
had-
get behind that.
We had discussed it, and I think it's better suited at A3 because there was a couple games better than it, but A2 also works well because of a game we'll cover here in a little bit.
So here's what I'll say with A2. The biggest problem right now with Monster Hunter Wilds is its playership base.
Playership based and its organization
It's
based.
completely dropped off in comparison to what we talked about back 2 months ago, I think. So yeah, we'll say Monster Hunter Wilds A3.
Okay.
All right, Canton, you want to come up first?
What's next?
Yes, what is the next game?
All right, the next game is Baldur's Gate 3.
Ooh, one of my favorites. It's pretty good.
A2?
I'm gonna go with S4.
Yeah,
S4?
Yeah,
Yeah, S4.
I'm biased,
S4.
but I'm gonna do the.
Yeah.
It's a very great game.
It is.
We talk about it even off camera. We talk about it a lot. It's a very great and monumental game, and it's a very game that you can play a lot and still has a lot of players. And they also work with mod teams as
They
well to allow modding. So, which is shout out to Larian Studios.
Magic the
Cross-
Gathering, please do a Baldur's Gate edition or like a set or whatever.
They did.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they do.
Looks like that
It's a secret lair
$200
set, but
is
they-
coming out of my bank account.
Yeah, it's a
because-
secret lair set.
Okay, yeah.
Now we're on to what?
Soul Calibur 1.
All right. We talked about this off camera. Soul Calibur 1, D1. We had it at D1. We were in between C4 and D1.
I'll go with the C4 just because we do have a game later on that really encompasses what that D1 is.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with C4.
And spoiler alert, that game is Detroit Become Human because we think that game sucks.
All right.
D4 Detroit.
I'm gonna personally say up here since we covered all three. We covered the first three. So our next one, Soul Calibur 2, S3.
S3. Yep.
Yep.
It is by far one of the best fighting games of all time, and especially in the 3D genre.
And now for our D2 spot, Soul Calibur 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not great in comparison to Soul Calibur 2, and it still kind of comes under Soul Calibur 1. So, yeah.
Who's the developer on SC3? Was it Konami to publish it?
It might have been Konami.
Well, either way, it should have bankrupt them. So, because
It almost did.
Everything
Good.
after Soul Calibur 2 sucked. Well, Soul Calibur 6 was good.
yeah, I was going to say.
Soul Calibur 5 and 6 was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
girl.
All right.
Now it's Nick for the next game.
So our next game is Detroit Become Human.
Which we all know, DU1. This is
Yeah.
the worst game we've ever talked
I hate
about,
it.
covered. It sucked.
I hate Kara. I hate Connor. I hate Marcus. I hate Alice. I hate Luther. I hate Todd. I hate.
I feel like Detroit Become Human, even though it has a really great story, it's really boggled down with its gameplay. It just is basically a walking simulator, which is reason why why we agreed on D1. But
Yeah, we're lying to you.
yeah.
We're lying to you. We're gonna put it in S tier.
Yeah, we'll
Wait, what? No. We're so bad.
We're lying to you. How we do feel the gameplay is a little less, but we're lying to you. It's an S tier game.
Nah, the characters aren't good enough.
yeah, we're gonna be disbanding him. Just gonna go back to Brady and I.
Look, all I'm saying is Hank even a good character? Let's be honest.
What's our next game?
I believe it is WWE 2K.
2K25.
All right, so what?
I think we settled on B1.
Okay, we just do the.
It feels right with B1.
Didn't we do Here Comes the Pain?
No, we only talked about it in that one. We
Gotcha.
planned to do it. It just could it be an A game? Yes. We'll just have to wait and see how the updates and the DLC packs come out. But right now it is B1.
And they're adding the best basketball player of all time, Tyrese Halliburton. Let's go.
Yeah, we might actually end up kicking him off because we all know it's MJ.
Real talent. It's easily.
No. It's
No, okay,
It's easily.
it's easily
Boo.
Bugs Bunny.
It's easily Kevin Durant. Let's be honest.
All right. Now,
Oh, back to Brady Keith.
So last week's game.
in our final game, we have Magic the Gathering, which you look at here. Out of all these, does not fit
It doesn't.
because it is a card game, and well, we're not just online games. We are multi-diversional.
Yeah. You have
And
multiple
if
games
you
on
all
the
would agree with me, it's either A1 or A2. If you say B3, you're all three. Both of you are leaving.
Because it's easily D4.
S1.
S1?
S1?
S1? For Magic? All right.
Magic has been hitting different lately.
It has. Magic has stepped up the game. We'll put it S1.
I mean, like Assassin's Creed, Final Fantasy is gonna be.
Hey guys, you know what?
doing
You know what
collaboration.
we're forgetting?
Yeah, I was about to say.
You know what we're forgetting?
What?
Assassin's Creed
Creed
Shadows.
Shadows.
Oh, Assassin's Creed Shadows. Yeah.
So
I'll be the final one here.
It's your
So-
game. I'll say that.
it is your game that you suggested us to play.
That's true. That's true. All right. So where are we thinking?
D4 because
B3. It's not. It can't go in D because it's too graphically beautiful. The ending of the game sucked. It's either a B2 or B3. We could put it in A1 because of the graphics, but to me, the ending of the game makes it like a B2.
No, I wouldn't say. I would stick it in B2 and 3. What are you thinking, Canton? B2 or 3?
B3.
All right.
I put in 3.
So AC Shadows B3.
Yeah.
Well, bend down here.
I do want to say though, it is better than Black Flag. So
You
Okay.
shut your mouth.
Yeah, we're definitely kicking them out.
All right. thank you for joining us for the special edition, final edition of season 1 of In School Friday Morning Arcade. I'm your host, Brady Keith.
I am his co-host, Nick Ryan.
And the third one, Canton, the hologram lover, Roberts.
And thank you for joining us at the arcade this season.
Deuces.
Catch you next one.
Deuces.
Oozes.
Yay.